Hey everyone, it's Kevin here, and this is Pure Reviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you find this particular video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, maybe share with a friend, or even leave a comment in the comment section. All those do really help out the channel. So today's product I want to share with you is an absolutely awesome foot massager. It is by a company called Bob and Brad, and if you're familiar with my channel, I reviewed a couple of their products. Bob and Brad are popular YouTube stars. They are physical therapists. They do all kinds of videos, just about anything, with physical therapy. So be sure to check out their channel. You'll learn a lot. But they also have a lot of different massage products, and this is their big foot massager. But it is well worth it and above and beyond a lot of the other products on the market. So let's go over everything you're going to get if you buy this. I'm going to include a link in the description that will take you to Amazon if you want to check it out for yourself, see what the current price point is of the device. But once you order it, it's going to come in this big, large box. It does take up a lot of room because it's designed to just put your feet in and then all the magic happens. So it's very, very well packaged. It's all encased. It's got a little styrofoam top and the bottom, wrapped in plastic. Everything was well packaged. You're also going to get an instruction manual if you want to take a flip through this to learn a little bit about it. But everything's pretty straightforward, and we're about to go over all the details. So I'll explain all the buttons and the options and the customization and all that you have with the device. So right off the bat, this is the device. It plugs just in a standard outlet. It comes with this, I'll unplug it here. It has this little cable here, so just plug this in. And you'll hear that it just turned on. So the device itself, as you can see, it's kind of big, but you need that for all that wonderful foot massaging magic that it has. So it has a little handle here, so it makes it easy to pick up and carry. It also has on the bottom, has these 4 rubber feet that have a little kind of, because they're rubber, it doesn't slide as easy. And then it also has this kickstand. If you want to, gives you basically more options, so more comfortable when you're sitting in a chair. If you don't like the position that it's at when it's just sitting on the ground, you can pop open this kickstand and it will add 110 degrees. So maybe that gets it more in a better position. I've noticed if you're kind of just sitting in a normal chair with a back or whatnot, it's more comfortable without the kickstand. But if you're in something like a recliner or on the couch where your kind of back is a little bit more and your feet are a little bit more angled, then the kickstand is a little bit helpful. That's just something I personally noticed. If you've noticed that, hit me up in the comments, let me know. But let's go over all the device, everything, the internal of the unit. So you've got your 2 spots you're going to put your feet in. Now, these little pads are actually removable and washable. So if they start to smell or anything, that's kind of a nice feature. They are removable. They're a little bit hard to get off at the first time. The zipper in here is backwards, but you kind of move it around a little bit, and then you can pop open the zipper part and then continue to go all the way around, unzip it, and then pull them out, throw them in the wash. If you do wash them, I do recommend that you wash it kind of on gentle, just because there is not a really replacement of them, so you don't want to buy a whole new device because they got snagged or something like that. But yeah, so that's a nice little feature. These are washable. Then it has, for the massage mode, all right? So it has multiple options in multiple modes, and you can turn each one off individually, which is really, really nice because not a lot of the other machines out on the market don't necessarily do that. So first off, on the top here, so this button will control kind of the kneading and the rolling. That's going to give you that kind of Swedish-esque massage. There is 15 little rotating balls in there to hit all those pressure points on your feet. It's going to cover your feet, your tip, your instep, your ankle, the arch, the heel. So basically you get full coverage of your foot. And then there's an L, M, and an H. And what those stands for is low intensity, medium intensity, and high intensity. So that's all the kneading motions right there. Then the next one is the air intensity. So not only is the device have the balls in there that are moving and massaging your feet, it fills up with air, and so it does air compressions, which is really great on your ankles. It helps with keeping your feet from swelling and all that. Breaks down those acids. So that also gives you a low intensity, medium intensity, and a high intensity. And then it also features, and the last button here is the heat level. So if you want your feet to be nice and warm, it has two intensities. It has a low and a high. The low intensity will heat up from 104 to 113 Fahrenheit. So the temperature's going to range somewhere in there. It slowly heats up. It doesn't just really get hot right away. So gives time for your feet to get used to that temperature, so keep that in mind. And then the high in temperature is from 113 till about 122 Fahrenheit. So quite hot. I'm not a really big fan of the heat. Maybe that will be different in the wintertime, so I don't really use the heat function very often. But once again, that's where this device is really nice and stands out above its competition, is once you turn it on, everything's going to turn on. And it's all going to turn on the lowest setting. So you don't want the heat, press the button, it's going to go to high, and then it's going to turn off. Now, if you like high intensity of the massaging rolling, you can move that to the medium and high intensity, but keep the air pressure at low. Or maybe you want the air pressure a little bit higher. You can each individually customize it, which is really, really nice. Because most of the devices that I've seen, it's all or nothing, and then you just kind of you get everything, and then you get to pick your intensity, but you can't customize it quite like this. So other than that, the other big thing I want to talk about is it has a built-in timer. The timer is for two things. So the timer is to keep the device from overheating, because you may be loving this thing, you're just going to keep running it forever, and you don't want to overheat the device, so it shuts off after 15 minutes. But it also does that just so you keep track of time. So what I like to do is turn on the device, let it do its thing for 15 minutes. When it shuts off, then I let it usually rest for about 15 minutes. I've never felt the device get hot, so I've never felt it like it's going to get close to that overheating function in there. But then I'll hit it again and it'll do another 15 minutes. So I like to do it for 30 minutes total. But now it's going to be kind of hard. My head's going to go out of frame here, but I'll kind of show you how to put your feet in here. So I'm going to kind of stand up here off frame. But you just easily slide your feet in, whether you want socks on or not. And then hit the control button, which is facing you. All of them will light on again. So, I can turn off the heat, and then if I want more rolling, you can change it mid-cycle. So even if you're like 10 minutes in and you decided, you know what, the air pressure's too much for me, or, I want more of that kneading, it's just not enough, you can constantly control it. So that's kind of the basic setups. You can hear, I'll kind of be quiet here a little bit. It's very quiet. So the kneading part, you can barely hear at all. It's what you really hear is more the air filling up, which really sounds like a blood pressure machine. That's kind of about the noise level if you have had a blood pressure machine before. So that is essentially it. Like I said, if you have any comments, hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond. I will include a link in the description that will take you to Amazon if you want to check this out for yourself. Yeah, and that's it. So until the next video, you guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you're a rock star. You made it to the end of the video. Now, if you really want to become a legend, help me out, hit that subscribe button. And then it always helps also if you hit that like button and share these videos. Till the next one, you guys take it easy.